Hello, my name is Ava and I'm going to be sharing my experience at the protest for women's rights, mainly focused on period poverty. Period poverty is something I've always had a say about because I think that it is horrible that not all women can access nor afford menstrual products as easily as others can. This includes homeless, low-income houses, and even females in foster care or anyone with a uterus. My friends and I all decided to go to a protest because we wanted to support this idea, because I personally support it a lot because I am anemic, meaning I am iron deficient because of my menstrual cycle, and I actually had to get a blood transfusion because of it. Last summer, I was admitted into Chalk Hospital for a blood transfusion because my period had created anemia in my body, which is iron deficiency, and I also had no hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is cells that carry oxygen to your blood, and I was extremely low on that. So I feel for women who can't access help as easily as I could back then. We went and we made signs, and my friends and I all got together to drive up to LA, which is about an hour from where we all live. We went there and we made signs and we had a fun day in LA, and then we got to the protest. My one friend decided to drive us all up there, which was super nice since we all wanted to take one car. When we arrived, people were lining up. People already had booths there handing out free menstrual products, which is what we really wanted to focus on, is getting areas like that all around the US that handed out free menstrual products, Advil, ibuprofen, Motrin, anything to help with the monthly cycle. We also wanted to raise awareness that maybe we could get insurance to cover all of those products, because it is something I believe should be covered by insurance, and tampons and pads and all of that stuff should be free for all people with uteruses. People were already lined up. There was about, I want to say, maybe 1,000 people lined up. And then people started to come that were against the idea of period poverty. They wanted to go against us, tell us that what we were fighting for is irrelevant, it's unjust, we should suck it up. They were yelling, they were screaming, it was just a ton of commotion, the whole street was shut down, and even the police had gotten involved. We then all started to just ignore them, and then fights broke out because some people from the protest decided to fight the people that were against the protest. This caused lots of commotion and even the cops to be involved. When the cops came, even more commotion was broken out because not all people support the cops. So my friends and I then decided to leave the protest because it was just getting completely out of hand, and we did not want to fight or be involved in a big outburst of fighting. So, when we had gotten home, we all went back to our separate houses. A few days had passed, and me and my friends all got a phone call from a district attorney telling us that they wanted us to be a witness in the case to testify and explain what really happened at the protest against period poverty. Because apparently it made headlines and people had gotten seriously harmed in the protest. So, when I found out I was called to come here, I was a little bit nervous. I wanted to share my experience, and I was just a witness. I had nothing to do with any of the violence or any of the commotion that broke out at the protest. I was simply just there to raise awareness and to end period poverty. Thank you.